Hi Michigan, this video is for your testing Pick 3 Pi Method video. It's your second video in this series. Basically what I do with this series is I take the number pi, so 3.14159, and then I'm applying it to numbers that have already hit, and then seeing if that can help us narrow down the numbers in the next 1 week to 3 months. And it looks like for Michigan, this method works the best on your Sundays. And you're going to use +1 and -1 adjustment. Okay, so in this section, I'm just going to show you the workout, and then at the very end of the video, I'll show you the potential hits based on that. So on January 13th, you had 839 fall. Going to add 314 to 839, so 8 plus 3 is 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. And then 9 plus 4 is 13 or 3. You're going to subtract off 1 from the 4. And then bring down the 1, 3. And then 4 minus 1 is 3, so 133. And that fell on February 12th, 2019. You're going to also subtract 314 from 839, so 8 minus 3 is 5. 3 minus 1 is 2. And then 9 minus 4 is 5, so 525. Gonna subtract off, or skip ahead, sorry about that. Gonna add 1 to the 2. And then that'll be 535. That fell on January 27th, 2019. You're going to take 159 in this next section. Going to add 159 to 143, so 1 plus 1 is 2. 4 plus 5 is 9. And then 3 plus 9 is 12 or 2, so 292. And that one did not hit. You also subtract 159 from 143. 1 minus 1 is 0. 14 minus 5 is 9. And then 13 minus 9 is 14 or 4. Bring down 0, 4. And then 9 minus 1 is 8. And that's 0, 8, 4. And that fell on February 20th, 2019. Okay, so you're going to also add 159 to 525. 5 plus 1 is 6. 2 plus 5 is 7. 5 plus 9 is 14 or 4. You're going to add 1 to the 7, or not the 7, 1 to the 4 there. And then 675 did fall on January 22nd. You also subtract 159. 5 minus 1 is 4. 12 minus 5 is 7. And then 15 minus 9 is 6. So ignore the 8 there. And then you're going to add 1 to 7. And then that's 486. And I don't know off my head here if that hit, so double check that. Okay, so the mirrors that you have, so you're going to mirror the 839, and that's going to give 384. So 384, you're going to add 314. 3 plus 3 is 6. 8 plus 1 is 9. 4 plus 4 is 8. So that's 698. Subtract off 1 from the 9. bring down 6/8, and that 6/88, and that fell on January 15th. You're going to add 1 to the 6, that's 7/98, and that fell January 30th, February 19th, and March 10th. You're going to also subtract off 314. 3 minus 3 is 0. 8 minus 1 is 7. And then 4 minus 4 is 0. So 10 minus 1 is 9. Bring down 0.7. And that fell on, on January 18th and February 14th. So in this next part, you're going to also take the 698, that's right there. You're going to add 159 and subtract 159. And then those two, they did not show up at all, so I'm going to skip over that part. You're going to do the same thing with 070. And that fell from over here. I'm going to add 159, so 0 plus 1 is 1. 7 plus 5 is 12, or 2. And then 0 plus 9 is 9. So that's 129. You're going to also subtract off 159, so 10 minus 1 is 9. 7 minus 5 is 2. And then 10 minus 9 is 1. And then that's 921, and that fell straight on January 14th. Okay, so that's it for some of the work out there. You can skip ahead if you want to the potential hits, but I'm going to show you, for those of you who want a more in-depth again, workout, then I'm going to show you that here. So I also took 017. That fell on January 20th. I'm going to add 314, so 0 plus 3 is 3. 1 plus 1 is 2. 7 plus 4 is 11, or 1. Subtract 1 off 3, so 3 minus 1 is 2. Bring down the 21, and that's 221. That fell on February 25th. You're going to also add 1 to the 2 with 321. That was 331, and that fell on March 8th. You're going to also subtract off 314, so 10 minus 3 is 7. 1 minus 1 is 0, and then 7 minus 4 is 3. I'm going to add 1 to the 7, that's 803. And then that fell on January 21st. Going to add 1 to that 703 there, to the 3. And then that 704, that fell on February 3rd. And then you also subtract 1 from the 7, that's 603, and that fell on February 6th. And you also add 1 to 703 again there in that middle digit, and that 713, and that fell on March 4th. You're going to also take that 321. Let's see here. I think that was on the previous page, okay? So you take 321, you're going to add 159 and subtract 159. I'm going to skip that part because that did not give any hits there. So that 272, you're going to just add 1 to that. So bring down 27, bring down 3 from 2 plus 1. And that hit on January 21st and March 8th. Subtract off 1 from the 7, that's 262, and that hit on February 6th. You're going to take the 703, that fell over here. Going to add 159, so 7 plus 1 is 8, 0 plus 5 is 5, and then 3 plus 9 is 12 or 2, that's 852. Add 125, that's 862. And then you also subtract off 703 minus 159. 7 minus 1 is 6. 10 minus 5 is 5. 13 minus 9 is 4, that's 654. That did not hit. Okay, and then in this next part, you're just going to mirror 562 or 017 to add 314 to that. 5 plus 3 is 8. 6 plus 1 is 7. 2 plus 4 is 6. You're going to subtract 1 from 876. That's 866. That fell on February 2nd. And then you're going to add 1 to the 6 there, and 876. That was 877, and that fell on February 1st. Okay, and then you're going to subtract off 314. So 5 minus 3 is 2. 6 minus 1 is 5. 12 minus 4 is 8. Add 1 there, and that's 358, and that fell on January 26th. You're going to add 159 to 876. 8 plus 1 is 9. 7 plus 5 is 2. And then 6 plus 9 is 15 or 5. Add 1, and that's 935. That fell on January 24th. You're going to subtract off 159. So 8 minus 1 is 7. 7 minus 5 is 2. 16 minus 9 is 7. And that was, you're also going to add 1 to that. So 827. And that fell February 7th and February 8th. You're going to take 159. 2 plus 1 is 3. 5 plus 5 is 0. 8 plus 9 is 17 or 7. Subtract 1 from 3, that's 207. That hit on March 5th. Subtract off 1 from 207 with that 0. That's 297, and that fell on February 10th. And then subtract off 159. 2 minus 1 is 1. 5 minus 5 is 0. 18 minus 9 is 109. Add 1. And that's 209, and that fell on February 28th. And then based on all of that, the potential numbers in the next 1 week to 3 months. And I got that from 987 is 132, 277, 674, 846, 127, 524, 683, 281, 534, and 736. And then from 751, that's 055, 500, 600, 457, 446, 996, 597, 308, 597, and 398. Okay, Michigan, that is it. If you have any questions or comments, just let me know in that comment section.